okay, you start observing, and potentially, I believe this is where removing the emotion can help you, at least from how I understand it. Because again, back to our story, when we were first doing this, we were quite emotional, and there were a lot
It's
of
normal.
negative emotions because we were actually working more than expected, and the software development work was great. When we were having results, the clients of the client were they were happy that they were using the software, and that's why it was like, hey, but we are doing a great job. Why are you treating us like this, and why are we going through this right now when everything is going according to plan? And we had quite a lot of emotions back then, and this actually it did not help us. To be honest, it didn't help us at all, because every meeting that we had, we were coming out quite assertive and aggressive because we had negative emotions on our end, and the client was,
why are you doing that?
Yeah.
So it was a spiral of
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, this is the biggest challenge in my opinion, in the management job. Not being offended, not being angry, or not showing it, and not being protective, or not being whatever, is the most hard thing, the hardest thing in life in general.
Yeah.
So
should it be like suppressing emotions, or should it be channeling emotions in different ways that are not hindering the relationship?
well, I can speak only for myself.
Of course,
Yeah.
we're all speaking for
yeah.
ourselves. Yeah.
So I get angry, but I try to understand why I'm angry. Or I get offended, but I'm trying to understand why I'm offended.
Yeah.
And if I dig enough, I manage to make it very fast in my soul, because I've been training this for a long time. But if you manage to do it fast, you'll understand what's triggering, what this or that is triggering in you, and then you'll be able to work accordingly. So, but one secret that I understood recently, not a secret, but something that we don't think about, is that we start when we don't like someone, or someone is making something bad. What were the names that you were calling to those guys?
That's an interesting topic, and we were discussing this before. We almost always have inner names, like internal company. What's the word for it?
Nicknames?
Slangs. Okay. Internal company slang for all of our clients. And
that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
so
no. I mean, how so did your attitude towards the same people, the people itself, change?
For sure, but our attitude changed to the folks we never met.
Yeah, of course.
But it changed, of course. It was negative.
Yeah.
It was negative.
And what I found out is that when people start calling names or dehumanize the person, then the glass is full.
All right.
Yeah, because
like a self-fulfilling prophecy when you get
kind
there.
of. But when you start calling them those stupid guys,
Okay.
or something like that, when they start losing their names and their personality, they are the enemy. And this is known from most of the how to say propaganda. So the enemy doesn't have human face.
Yeah.
And when we make it naturally and start turning people into animals, whatever, then we're losing the battle with the emotions in ourselves.
Yeah, and effectively the relationship starts
to
deteriorating. Yeah, no matter what you're trying to do.
If this is what you want to do, that's fine. If this is not what you want to do, you have work to do.
Yeah, it's not fine.
Yeah.
And if you catch yourself going down this road of dehumanizing your, like you have an issue with someone, what would your suggestion be? Like my number one thing action point would be meet in person. Get in a room, start talking,
True.
go drink beers or whatever. Do some activity, do some human activities together, so you can start talking in a more human way and figure out what both parties want.